welcome to Inside the Arc, where we talk all things NBA and some other stuff. I'm Moki.
And I'm Aiden, and just to preface our ball knowledge, cause I don't know, I don't really have, cause I just started, I started watching the NBA like last year, and how long have you been watching? I don't really know.
I have only been watching maybe like two, no, probably like 3, 4 years now, maybe not even. I've been watching it like way
Dang.
more closely this year though, like and knowledge. I definitely have
Yeah,
more than you, but you still got enough, I think.
like my ball knowledge, like the only thing I could probably do is probably like I'd probably name like the last 30 championships.
Damn, I can't even
That's
fucking
probably
do
all
that
about.
shit. Okay, maybe
You
maybe you got
can't.
more ball knowledge
You
than I
can't do
do.
that.
I don't really give a
I mean,
fuck that
cause
much.
like
Like,
I won't know cause like, I won't know players. Like if you ask me, oh who's Jamal Crawford? I was like, hey man, he was just a good, he was just a good player that just never made all star. Cause I won't know like their numbers and how they impacted
I mean,
the
me too.
NBA or what they
I
did.
know of him. I know you're a goat, but I don't really
Yeah, I
know.
know of him too.
Yeah, I don't
But like,
know. I don't
I
know
just know
much
he
about
just
him.
don't got an
Yeah,
all star and that he was just
yeah.
really good.
So we'll
But
say this. We don't know really much before like 2013,
bro,
great, or 2015.
yeah,
Like I really don't either.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Can you like how far do you think you can go back in like championships? You
Dude,
think you
I
think
don't even think I can make past 2019, maybe 2018.
are you serious?
I like
Your Warriors is before 2018.
I know, but I don't know who the hell's 2018 and 2017.
Are
Oh
you
no, I know
serious? Wait, you don't know
2017.
who
No,
2018?
no, 2018 I think was Warriors. 2017 was Warriors. 2016 was Cavs. 2015 Warriors. 2014
Yeah.
no idea. I forgot what
You don't
2014
know?
was. I forgot what 2014 was.
Dude.
Was that Spurs? That might have been Spurs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and
Keep
then
going.
2012.
You skipped 13.
No, that was 13. Oh no, was that not 13?
That's
Oh shit.
14.
Oh my
Oh
bad.
my god.
Was 13 also Spurs?
No, they did
Okay.
not back to back.
Okay, I don't know what that is then, because
You don't know 13?
I know 11 is Dirk Nowitzki's miracle run, pretty much.
Okay, and then who did Dirk and them beat
I fucking
in the finals?
who the fuck was it?
Who's the choker? Who's the choker that lost in the finals to Dirk?
Oh my god, what was
This is
it?
like this is like his
Was
worst
it the
season or like worst playoffs
Lakers? It wasn't the Kobe
on
Lakers, right?
Kobe
Yeah, I don't think it was Kobe's Lakers. Um,
in the finals, gang.
I know. I'm trying to
The
think.
Mets are in the West.
I know. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Ignore that.
So who did they beat in the East? Who was in the East in 2011? Come on,
I don't even know who
in the
it is.
2010s.
The Celtics? It wasn't the Celtics. Was it? Was it Cavs?
No.
Oh, it was the
Yeah or
Heat. Oh,
no? No, it
was
was
it
the
the
Heat.
Heat?
It
It
was
was
the
the Heat. It
Heat.
was the Heat. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it was LeBron, right? If I'm
It was
not mistaken.
LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
LeBron's like worst playoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but like
One of.
that's like the
Yeah.
that's like where he choked
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because
Um.
they could win.
But
So
I
yeah,
can name
so you
the
have
past one. So it's like, hey, boom, OKC, Celtics, Nuggets, Warriors, Bucks, Lakers, Raptors, then Warriors, um, Cavs, Warriors, and
Cavs.
that's about all I got. I think for
Oh,
quickly, but
you
only
don't
about
know
like 15 years.
2012, 2013?
I have zero clue. I'll be honest.
Dang, it's the Heat.
Oh, was it the
Bron
Heat?
went back.
Oh,
They
my
went
bad.
back to back.
My bad.
12
I
and
forgot the
13.
Heat. Oh, yeah, wasn't that where fuck is it? Ray Allen sunk the game winner. If I'm not mistaken.
Um,
I was one of
yeah,
those Heat years,
one of
but
those.
all right, whatever.
One of those.
Okay, enough about our knowledge. Let's get right into it. Today, we got the weekly hot take. One of each of
Oh
us
gosh,
got the
yeah.
hot take, and because I'm introducing the segment, I think I'll just go first. So my hot take that I feel like a lot of people are probably like, this guy has no ball knowledge, or he's probably think he's stupid, is
Oh wait. Okay, yeah, go.
Russell Westbrook. Oh no, let's not ignore that. If we're talking about just all-time point guards,
Yeah.
and everyone has Magic on top in the point guard position, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
say, as a point guard, the pure point guard, Because
Yeah.
people say Curry's not the best point guard because he's not a pure point guard. But besides the point, fuck that. Whatever.
Okay.
All right. But
Yeah.
to play the point guard position, I'm gonna say Russell Westbrook is the greatest point guard we've ever seen, above Magic. Mr. Triple Double himself, and I don't think a lot of people would agree with that at all. This is why that's my hot take.
Really?
Yes,
So wait. So so pure point guard wise, or just point guard in
just pure
general?
pure point guard wise, pretty
Pure
much.
point guard. Why?
For me, it's look. He has very slightly less assists at his peak, than Magic. And Magic
Okay.
obviously didn't have a full career because of the extra stuff. We're not talking about that, but again,
Yeah.
remember, uh, Magic came into the league with pretty much just Kareem. So he had people who have
Okay.
the highest score of all time. You know, second highest now.
Yeah.
My bad for LeBron. So he would get more
Okay.
assists almost easily. Yeah. Russ had at OKC had freaking Harden and what's his name? Kevin Durant. I don't know. I couldn't think of that for some reason. He only had Harden. He only had Harden for 3 years. KD had 8 years for 8 years. Magic had Kareem for 10 years at Kareem's like I think they're both pretty much at their peak. I know Magic came in, he was like a rookie
Um,
for them.
I don't think Kareem was at his peak.
I forget if he was at his peak or not, but still, greatest scorer of all time apparently before LeBron passed it up, at least in total points. So that's where I'm thinking in my head. Russ obviously isn't going to score as many points as he not score assists as many times as Magic is. He has the rebounds. He has better points per game, and he has the most triple doubles in NBA history, which I think is about to be broken by Jokic now, which is crazy by the way. But besides the point, um, that's where I think because Russ does everything else, including assists. Like you can say Magic is the best passer all time. That's great. That doesn't mean you're the best point guard all time though. Um, and yeah, I
Hmm.
know people say, oh well, Russ's efficiency isn't as efficient as Magic. I don't think that
Yeah.
matters too much. And yeah, Magic do got 5 rings and 3 MVPs, and Russ only has 1 MVP. I think it's 3 MVPs. I forget exactly, but something like that. Um, that's still more of like team accolade. Um,
Yeah.
and obviously the Lakers are one of the biggest franchise too. OKC isn't as big as the Lakers at all, market wise. Uh, and that's pretty much why I think Russ. If you're gonna say point guard all time, I would have probably above Magic.
Wow. Really?
Yes, I was thinking about it the
What?
whole day. I'm not gonna lie because I
The
was trying to
whole
figure out,
day.
not the whole day, but most of the day when I was up trying to figure out a good hot take. And then I was looking
Uh
up the
huh.
stats and everything, and I was like, they're pretty close. Like obviously, um, Magic had more success, but like let's say KD doesn't leave, Harden doesn't leave, they keep developing. They could have probably won at least three. Is what I'm saying. Would Russ had been MVP again? Probably not. But I feel that's a little difference if we're gonna say just point guard terms, because some guys who don't have a ring or an MVP, not MVP, but don't have a ring, people have up there as top point guards, um, already, um,
Yeah.
and that's where it's like okay, well then we could just take that away. I just think Russell Westbrook's up to do Mr. Trouble Double himself. The most triple doubles is crazy. You can't get that without being good at like fitting all things around. And yes, he's not the best passer compared to Magic, but he's still up there. Um,
Man. But like, okay, so then who's after Magic then? Pure point guard wise.
Pure point guard, it might have to be. That's tough. 'Cause I hadn't thought about that at all. That's a really good question. Um, I would probably have like that's tough. It's between Curry and the point guard himself, CP3, who just announced his retirement. Um, I was gonna say
Yeah.
rest in peace, but that's not what's happening.
Bro.
But what a great career he has had. Besides the point,
Yeah.
uh, it's between probably those two. I'd probably have to say. Obviously CP3 has no rings. Curry's more of a, people would say, like a shooting guard, point guard. But if we just go, I don't know. That's tough. That's very tough. Steve Nash is also great. I know
Yeah.
people would probably put up there. If I could speak. Uh, and that's probably like the three I think that would come after Magic. Off the top of my head, I'm sure I'm probably missing like one
Mm.
or two, but I don't think it's enough to argue. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think he's? So you think he's the? So you think he's the greatest pure point guard of all time?
Yes. I think I was thinking it over, and like, am I tripping? And I was like, I don't know. This, I don't know if I'm tripping because it's, I don't know. Yeah. Like,
Uh,
and obviously, like, people are gonna say, oh well, Magic had the stuff, so his career is short, and he could have been even more crazy, which is perfectly fine. But I
yeah.
can't talk about potential. Um,
Well, I even think without potential, he's. I think he's still just better.
that makes sense. Like, I understand that as well. But I'm just saying, I'll just have to go with Mr. Triple Double. I can't. I don't know. I
But
was trying
like,
to think of
why?
something
Because
else,
is it because
but
of is it because of the triple doubles
I
or
think
just
it's, yes, for
stat
me.
wise?
Yeah, for
Stats
me it
wise.
was just he averages a triple double as a point guard. Um,
Well, I think he
and
just
has
got
the
the
most.
ball a lot though.
I mean, he
Is
was ball dominant, but like
because like
Magic
he
played with
had
Kareem. Like, that's the biggest thing for me. It's like,
well like Kareem was like in the middle of his career, and then after that, after their first championship, which 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 Magic won as a rookie.
I know,
Okay,
I
but
know.
after that, Kareem was like super old. Like Kareem was like he should have been in like his uh the mid 30s, and then like almost 40s when they won like their last two championships or maybe three. And that's old, bro. That,
I know you say it's old, but I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, I
that's
know back then the health
yeah.
wasn't as good, but
Yeah.
even being that old, he was still great, you know. And that's like, if how can I explain? It's like, if like Katie, Braun, and like Steph parring it up pretty much, and
Yeah.
uh yeah, they're all like
Like
40,
the
but shoot, that
Olympics.
that team, exactly, that team's still pretty damn dangerous. They're old, but they still kind of crazy. Um, LeBron all time scorer, Curry all time threes, KD just great. I don't have any accolades for him, but it's just great.
Foreign titles.
Yeah, yeah.
um
I don't know. That's,
but like but like
I do
okay,
understand.
but because like because like Russ had KD and
I
Harden,
know,
but like
but I don't think
Harden
you
was
can
still
compare to KD to Kareem. Kareem's like top five of all time in a lot of people's lists. And I know maybe not that Kareem, or at least not the final championship Kareem was, or is in top people's top five. But like, KD isn't even top 10 in people's lists. Whether that's biased or not. I don't think anyone's
I
saying
don't think
KD is
he's
top
either.
top 10. Maybe not even top 15. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I have no idea. But
Okay.
Kareem is guaranteed top 10 all time. And if you come in the
Yeah.
league, whether or not you're a rookie or not, with um a guy who's top 10 all time, and y'all win ships and you have great stats, especially in assists. Um, whereas
Like
also back then also is a little, to me, because the game changed for more threes. It's a little harder to get assists, especially if you're not sinking those threes often. So very very slightly. Um,
but Kareem spent 9 years dry with no chip. And then
I understand.
and
He just
then
needed a
Magic
piece,
Johnson came in
and he was
and
that
they win
piece.
immediately in his rookie year.
I
And then they won a second chip in his third year, in Magic's third year.
I understand that, and like, that is
And they're
great.
going against Larry Bird.
I
The
understand
Celtics.
that their bird Celtics were great, but I think that how can I put this? Magic could have been one of those players who peaked too early, if that makes sense, or like peaked early, not too early, but peaked early, and
So then
that
he just hit his ceiling. Is that what you're talking about?
not a ceiling because he never. I don't know. I don't know how long his career exactly was. But he
Pretty sure it was like
probably
13 years.
okay, yeah. So he probably hit a ceiling a little after. And I don't know when his last. Do you know what year he was in when they won their last chip?
88. So he was 28.
Okay, so that was like what his like eighth year. I don't know what their year that would count as.
Yeah, that should be his eighth year.
Okay, okay, yeah, I thought that was correct. I think maybe he peaked around there, and then
You think he peaked there?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that's I think
Maybe.
that's I think that's where he probably peaked. You know, and I think he just had a really good start to his career, and then it was like it was still great. And I don't know if that's just I don't know what the word is. It's just like because some people do peak too early, you know, or peak early, as we've seen with like
Yeah.
John Morant, you know, and and
Yeah.
and who's John Morant, who was your guy, and a guy who I love and a lot of
Okay.
people love is Derrick Rose, you know, where it's like
Yeah. Well,
they like
he dealt with injuries.
I know that, but let's say like
So did
boom,
John.
Magic and them go. Let's say they don't win this rookie year, and it goes to the third year and he gets injured and they don't do anything. Would Magic be
Mhm.
seen as still the greatest point guard of all time if he only has one ring? I know that's a hypothetical, but like I don't think so. You know,
Okay.
and like
You
go ahead.
I'm like, okay, but I'm trying to understand like what does that mean for this for what does that mean for Russ? Like why what is him so you said Magic only wins only one? Is that what you said? Only one ring?
Yes, if he only
Is that
had
what you
one
said?
ring, well
If
obviously
he
Russ is
got
zero, but
wait, if he got injured, is that what you said?
yeah, let's say third year they went he got injured they didn't win that ring. Like
And then
first year they just lose. Let's say they choke somehow. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know who they versed that first year. Like I said I don't know championships back then, but
Okay. So what does that mean? So what does that mean at all? Like what does
well
that
look
mean at all?
for me it's how I can explain it is imagine if Russ run three rings, would we be seeing Russ be like up there as top two point guards all time?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I think so.
And
But
the
then
reason
I don't
why
think he would be. But I
yeah,
think absolutely it would bring him up.
you see that's where
But
it's like oh
like
conversation starts. But then again you have to remember Russ win against 73 and 9 Warriors. They choked 3-1
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then he still had to go against good teams before then uh, to even make it to the finals, which is still
Yeah.
like imagine he like I don't know how to explain it. If they won those years, you know,
Yeah.
let's say 73 and 9 Warriors they beat in the semis or I forgot what it was exactly, um, and they go on to win the chip, and he has a ring
Yeah.
right there, and the KD and them all KD Harden Russ stay together and they won at least three rings. I, if that changes him enough to put him in at least top two point guard all time,
Okay.
I don't know if we just take away some of the accolades slightly to from for Magic's side, I would have to kind of
Okay.
imagine that from that perspective. Because if
I
KD
see
has the
what you're
same amount of rings
saying.
as Magic, or is everyone going to say Russ is the I don't know if I said KD earlier. I don't know why I said that. I might have misspoke there, but if Russ has the same amount of rings as Magic does, and people are just okay, he's the greatest point guard of all time. Um, obviously he doesn't, and accolades do somewhat come into play. But if we're talking about just pure point guard,
Hmm.
I think there's a fair argument to where I think I'm kind of leaning a little more towards Russ maybe.
Okay, but okay, what does pure point guard mean? What does that mean? Like, what does that mean to you?
I think it's you got the ball in your hand, you're helping facilitate the offense, and this also includes like his rebounding, getting the rebound and then passing
Yeah.
it out or putting it back up, helping the offense, and that's excuse me, um, that's what I would probably say as my like pure point guard, and you're kind of like I guess you're not pass first, but you think about the pass a little more often than like Curry would be, which Curry's a little
Yeah.
different, but he's still in the same point guard role. But I was
Yeah.
just not I was not I was saying something else, but I was gonna say
Okay.
some bad or wrong, not bad but wrong.
Okay.
Whereas positions are being a little more fluid now, like in the
Yeah.
NBA. Ever since like 2015, 2016 is kind of where they kind of started to change more, but that's where Curry's a little less of a pass force, less of a pure point guard, who I still think is the best point guard of all time, by the way. But besides the point for now,
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
that's what I think a point guard is. Um,
So a pure point guard.
yes.
So okay. Well, one thing I really like about Russ's game is that he just plays hard, you know.
Yes, for
But
sure.
like
Even now.
but like I don't like cuz like he just gets the ball too much. I feel or not too much, but like I feel like that kind of inflates everything that he does cuz he just holds on to the ball. Just like how
I
you were talking about Jokic
Yeah, I
and
was
you
just about to
don't
say
like
that.
yeah. And you don't because you just like oh his stat he gets all these triple doubles and whatever because he holds the ball so much. And I
Yep.
think that's kind of the same. I don't know if it's I don't know, but I think it's kind of the same for Russ. Um, because like oh my gosh, because he played with KD and his scoring wasn't that high, but wait, whoa, he actually won a scoring title in 2015
Yes, I
because
think
KD left
2016
uh 20,
after they lost the 3-1 comeback,
yeah, and
or
so
2015. One of
2016
the right after I forget. Yeah,
2015
2015, 2016, in between there. Yeah.
but no, whatever. Russ had let me see. He was averaging 23 that year, 2016, because obviously KD was scoring
Yeah.
and his averages were around there as well. And then and as soon wait, am I looking at the right? Yeah, as soon as KD left, he averages 31 and that's his MVP season. And he has I'm just looking at his attempts. His 24 field goal attempts on 31 points for that season. And then looking at Magic's MVP season, he has 24 points with 16 field goals attempted, and he also has 12 assists. I think so. I think assists are kind of they're not super important when coming to stats, but like
But it's like
I
a
think
point guard
I think
position
the
though.
yeah, but I think well I'm just saying in general. I think I think like the one only player that really matters for a player in general, if you're counting stats, I think Russ or not Russ. I think Magic is like one of those only players that you can like you like assist like matter and change how you view this player because in the playoffs he was averaging like 15 assists 15 assists like 12, 13 assists. His rookie year in the playoffs, he averaged 3 steals, 9 assists, and then his third year where they also won and he also got Finals MVP. he also had like 3 assists and or no 9 assists and 3 steals. And then after that, his in the playoffs, his steals went down, but then his assists are just insane. 12, 13, 15. Like cuz I I don't want to call Russ a stat pattern cuz I don't think he is that at all. But I feel like some of his point or his stats, put like cuz he just gets the ball so much, are a little inflated. But I'm not saying he's a stat pattern, and I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to like say these triple doubles are still they're still insane. But like,
Yes, I get you.
I think, I think, I think he just I can't say that he's a pure point guard because I think in my mind Magic Johnson is just the pure point guard. He is just the
What
perfect
what
pure
is
point
what
guard.
is your definition of pure point guard then, so I can understand a little more of how you're looking at it or thinking about it.
Well, well for me, I guess it's I guess I'm looking at it as scoring scoring. I'm looking at the scoring as well, and like your field goal attempts.
So
I
it's
I don't know if I
efficiency
really
then.
should not efficiency, but just just pass because I don't know passing the ball and because Russ nah because Russ played Russ is the main player on his team after KD left, and he just has so much possession and field goal attempts with the ball. While while Magic played with Kareem. If Magic didn't play with Kareem, would we have seen more?
I don't.
More? Because he's only attempting like 12, 14, 15, uh, like 12 field goal attempts. And then he's getting like 11, 12 assists. And then while Russ is out here, Russ has like 20 field goal attempts, like average wise. And then Russ is scoring, well, his MVP, he scored like 32. He was averaging 32 points his MVP season. But then after that, 25, 22, 27. And then his field goals attempts were like 20, 22, 21. That's a lot. And you're scoring 20, 25, 22, 27. And then if I look at Magic's uh uh seasons, he has what? He has 16, 13, 14, 14 field goal attempts, and he's scoring 23, 19, 22, 22. On top of that, he's also assisting 12, 11, 12, 11, and then uh, his efficiency, they're great as well. And then the playoffs, Russ is like okay, 2017, Russ averaged 37, 37
That
in
is crazy.
2017. That is insane.
I didn't know
And
that
he
either. That's
averaged
crazy. Yeah.
11 assists, 17 and 16. Which that's actually pretty good too. But he had 30 field goal attempts in 20. Averaged 30 field goal attempts in 2017. Well, that's insane too. That is insane. And then if we look at Magic's, let's just look at his this one
Um,
87.
just to
He was
interject real
he
quick,
was averaging.
I do understand. I understand that, but I think you're missing part of where the different player that Russ is if you look at at Magic's rebounds,
Yeah,
he has only averaged, let me look, above 7.5 rebounds once in his career, which is the second year of LA where didn't win. Um, whereas Russ, his peak years, he averaged 11. Wrong. 11 and a half rebounds, 12 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 7.6 rebounds. At his pretty much his peak year, 10.4 rebounds. I don't know if I read that one or not.
yeah,
And those will give him inherently more field goal attempts to to score more points, to attempt at least at scoring. Whether or not it goes in, I think it like kind of plays into that. And I did say Magic is more efficient than Russ, but I think that's
Yeah.
also adds Russ's more touches because he gets to rebound so often. He's probably the best rebounding guard in NBA history. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know if there's anybody even close to that. I might be missing somebody, but he might be the best rebounding guard in NBA history. Um,
Yeah, I don't really know.
yeah, I don't really know either, but that's where I think a lot of his touches comes from. And if we don't look at his like, that's where it's like Russ didn't get to like his first like 5 years were good. He started getting a little better later on. Um,
Yeah.
after around like 24, but obviously he had like kind of like a good ish to regular rookie seasons. You know, rookie like I don't know what you call those first 4 years. I wish there's a name for it. Because it's
I have no
like the,
idea.
I was gonna say like high school years, but it's not only high school because you got like freshman, sophomore, senior, or I missed junior, but junior, senior. His first 4 years, you know, where like a regular rookie
Yeah.
is gonna show not gonna be really amazing. You know, he's like only really breakout generational guys are, and like Magic, great, and some people do peak early too. Whereas if Russ peaked early, I think he could have been even better. You know, and obviously he didn't, but during his peak
Yeah.
span of like the OKC years, and even part of a
Hmm.
little bit of Houston, a little bit of Washington, which people don't really want to include. Um,
Yeah.
he still was great, you know, in all of that, and the rebounds he still averaged like in that like let me see like 6 year span he still averaged like 10 rebounds a game with like 10 assists a game. Um, Although Houston was a little bit less. I don't know why actually. Don't recall enough about Russ's years in Houston to say, but
Yeah.
that's where I think like yeah he has more attempts, and also I think the reason why he has more attempts as well is because the NBA is so much faster paced. That's why we see games that are getting scored over like 100 points like commonly, whereas back then you get 100 points, man, you having a good ass game effort
Well,
as a team.
I think he's just low attempts because he just played next to Kareem.
That is true too. I'm not taking away from
Yeah.
that. He did spin next screen. Plus, I think Russ played next to KD and Harden, and I think Paul George for a little bit, if I'm not
No, but
mistaken.
like that was wait what? Paul George?
I think he also played Paul George for a little bit during 2018, 2019. Um,
No, but like 2017, that was you know
yeah,
that
that
was
was
immediately
yeah,
as KD left, so that's all him,
yeah. But then
and
after
that's his
that,
highest field goal attempts.
true, that is very true. Um,
He had 30 field goal attempts
but the
in the
fact that he
playoffs,
still has
average wise.
10 assists on 30 field goal attempts, almost 11 assists, 10.8. My bad, almost 10.8 assists. And 2.4 steals. Don't forget about steals too. He getting those steals too. I know you
Yeah.
said Magic steals as well, so I just want to throw that in there. Oh, that's playoffs. Oh, that's playoffs. I was looking at it wrong. Yeah. My bad. Yeah, that was playoffs. Oh, that was playoffs. My bad. I was looking at the wrong thing. But he still when KD left, he still averaged 10.3 assists. My bad. A little bit worse, not much, but 10.3 assists when KD left. And the year after that, he still
Yeah.
averaged 10.7 assists. Um, and he also only averaged uh 21 field goal attempts 2017 2018 2016 2017 he averaged 24 and still had 10.4 assists uh, without KD. So it's like even when you lose your losses he can't speak when he lost his main guy and he was taking more
Hmm.
field goal attempts he still was averaging the same amount of assists as he was with KD the prior years. Uh, and that's I don't know that's where I could like I don't know if you can just take away the touches because like he has like five more rebounds than Magic. So he's playing a faster era, so he's gonna touch the ball more and have more opportunities, which I don't think you can take away from Russ. I do understand where you're going. It's like he's a little more less
Yeah.
efficient, but I think if you add all that in, I think it works
I
and
think efficiency matters a lot too,
it does. But like in pure point guard, I feel like pure point guard is like you're passing first, and you're also helping facilitate the offense, whether it's scoring, which he also did, is about the same, and rebounding, which he did a lot better at the peak years, of course.
Yeah.
We're not talking about post too much, and we're not talking about before because that's not really fair to Russ because he had a little more of a regular thing, and obviously we can't talk potential for Magic because he got the other stuff, we're not
Yeah.
talking about, but yeah,
Yeah.
um, and like I do understand like all of that, and like the playoffs, the numbers always jump in the playoffs. Like I said, like Russ had, like you said, 2016, 2017, he had 37.4 points in the playoffs. Yeah, on 30 field goal attempts, but both still averaged 10.8 assists that and 11.6 rebounds, which is crazy during 2016, 2017. Um, but they didn't win obviously, but it's besides the point. Um,
Oh
yeah,
man, but like,
I do understand. I understand everything you're saying.
I
Yeah,
I don't know how to look at rebounds. I don't like looking at rebounds. Just I don't know, just because sometimes rebounds are just inflated because sometimes some players I don't know if Russ does or Russ is like how they get rebounds. I know because like Russ is just such like he's just such a hustler out on the court. So but like some rebounds are just like they're just not that hard of rebounds or maybe because you're the point guard and maybe it's just like a really like shitty shot, and then and he's just a great hustler, and I don't know if that because if it's just a really shitty shot and then Rush just grabs it, well he's the point guard, so he should always have the ball. So and I don't know if his like his hustle, his mentality, like that's why he gets more rebounds because I don't know how to look at rebounds, especially when it comes to point guards.
that makes
And
some sense. Yeah,
because like almost, cause I don't know how to look at like defensive and offensive rebounds because I don't know how to look at those because like because if you're a point guard, you're not gonna really get offensive rebounds. You're just gonna get defensive rebounds, and if you're a center, that you're obviously gonna get more defensive, but then you'll get more offensive rebounds than a regular, like point guard wise, whatever. But like Russ, like he, I'm just looking at his defensive rebounds, and it's like it is insane from offensive to defensive. So I don't know, because I don't know how he's grabbing those rebounds, and I don't know, if I don't know, I don't know, but it's just because I feel like Magic is if I if I need the ball, I know the ball is coming to me. If I'm playing with Magic, I don't know. I don't know if I can say that about Russ, you know, because I think yeah he has a lot of assists, and I don't know play style. They're two different, completely different play styles. But if
yeah.
I'm saying pure point guard wise, and if I want the ball in my hand, I know I'm getting it with Magic Johnson. When it comes to Russ, it's just he he scores so much on just not good efficiency, and then I can't. If I'm building a team, I can't be like, do I want that or do I want Magic Johnson, who I know will give me the ball above my head or to my chest immediately and throw me a lob? Because I think pure point guard wise, Magic Johnson, I just more reliable. His like I don't know more. I don't know. It's not just flashy passes, but like he can get the ball to you. I feel because I don't know because I'm not watching. I can't watch the games or I'm not watching the all 82 freaking 70, 80, 60 games that
Yeah, of
Russ and
course not.
Magic are playing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how Russ is getting these assists and or rebounds. But from what I've seen, I don't see Russ as an amazing. He's not like an amazing passer. Like if you're like, oh, who's the best passer or one of the best passers in the NBA? Magic Johnson's up there. He's one of the
I
greatest
agree.
passers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can and touches wise and field goal attempts wise, I know he's not gonna drive to the basket. I know he's not gonna throw it up, or unless he needs to, because I'll get the ball. But when it comes to Russ, I don't know. The 30 field goal attempts is really sending me.
That was in the playoffs, by the way.
Yeah, I know that's in the
Yeah.
playoffs, but sometimes you gotta look at the playoffs, and he has 14 free throw attempts, so he's driving a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I feel like the eras kind of play into to some of the stats because it's faster
Yeah,
and it's a little like back then it played a little differently. Yeah, you're getting more 2 pointers, and that's where I feel like it's taking Russ like I think you're too focused on his field goal attempts, whereas I don't think Magic would have ever he has never averaged more than 15.9 field goal attempts. I don't think he'd ever touch 17 field goal attempts ever, even if he played until like the 2000s. Um, because just the fact of the era alone, I feel, and because he was obviously he was more of a pass first guard. But I don't. I still feel like I don't know. I still feel like because the era is different, Russ is gonna have more field goal attempts no matter what. Yeah, even like Russ's like lower years are still like 13.4, 14, and that's even that was his 14.1 was his second sophomore year, and that's like already more than almost like over 70% of Magic's field goal attempts in his entire career. Russ had more field goal attempts in his second year. Even in his first year, he pretty much averaged about the same. So that's where it's like I don't know if that could be like played into it because the offense is so much faster now and there's so much more. It
well,
changed, and also like you said with the rebounding, I think there's almost no reason for Magic to not have more rebounds in an era where twos were taken so. Oh, I guess that's not really a good argument for me right there. But Magic 6'9", like Russ is a six
yeah,
four point guard getting these rebounds, and that's what's even more amazing to me of
yeah,
where he's 6'4", averaging 10, 11, 11.5 rebounds a game. His uh what is it? His 2018 year, he averaged 9.6 defensive rebounds. As a 6'4" guard is crazy, while still 10.7 assists. And that's like that also adds to your offense. And he's averaged a little bit more offensive rebounds than Magic, not much more, maybe like half a half more like throughout his career. Looking at this peak, pretty much. Um,
yeah.
and that's obviously like that's not fully his job to get offensive rebounds, but helping get back on offense, I think, is also a play in like a point guard position. Is where he has, well, not the point, the pure point guard position is where he has all those defensive rebounds, gets the ball, hustles for it, and then boom, offense goes back out. And yeah, he probably takes more attempts. I think just because offense has become more like that, and he is definitely more ball dominant than Magic is. Whereas, like, yeah, you're right. You probably won't see the ball pass you as often if you're on Russ's team. But I still think
Mm-hmm.
you'll get the ball. It's just I think it's easier for him to drive and kick it out, or which is great, or drive and then go make a lay or get a foul for free throws, which is also um, good. As like a slashing guard. And I think Russ plays more into that, whereas um, Magic, I feel like was more of just passing first. Don't gotta drive too much. Don't gotta try to get no free throws. Whereas the NBA today, even back in like 2010, has changed so much from when uh, Magic was pretty much playing. I think that's why we see it looks like that, and he has more touches, and he
So
looks like he probably won't get the ball past you as often, but it's
I
like
think this. I think this is just what we think, like what we call a pure point guard.
that is true.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
I think I don't know. I think I think point guard wise, in itself, I think Russ is really good. But I don't know if he's pure point guard wise because I'm looking. I and I don't know who I would really say pure point guard is, but the two names that really come like kind of to the top of my head is probably like Steve Nash,
yeah,
right? And then probably Jason Kidd,
yeah. I was gonna
and
say him as
then
well, but I was like, I don't know if people regard him as highly. But
and
yeah, I
then
understand.
and then probably CP3. Those are like
Yeah,
those first names that come to my head, and they don't ever come close to the amount of field goal attempts that Russ has. And and I know I'm focusing too much on field goal attempts, but it's just he just gets the ball so much, and 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 also looking because I don't know because it's hard when it comes to play style with your team and how you operate because if you look at Magic Johnson's his like first what his first let's just yeah his first like 4 or 5 years his rebounds aren't bad. Like 82, 9.6 total rebounds. The next year 8.6. Before that 8.6 as well. While his assists aren't as amazing as it is his peak years, but then his steals were also really good, and his just I don't know if that's if that shifts or has to shift with the team that you play with and how you have to play around because he's playing with Kareem. He doesn't need to grab rebounds. I think he could grab rebounds. Does he need to? I don't know. I don't. And is that the reason why he's not grabbing as many rebounds? I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
But I, I think because he's playing with one of the greatest centers of all time, that rebounds is just not. He doesn't need to. And if we look in the playoffs again, first 3 seasons of the playoffs, 10, 13, 11 rebounds. And then after that, it dips. And I don't, because I can see that he can absolutely grab these rebounds. But I don't know if that is because of the way that he has to play on the team or needs to play. Because, his assists are always also lower. But I don't know if that's because, of, how they're playing or who's he playing, like who he's playing with, like with Kareem and whatnot. But I don't know, and the same goes for Russ because I don't know how you're grabbing these rebounds. Like I don't because like they could be the easiest rebounds of your life, and they could be inflated. I don't know that, or these could be the easiest assists in his life, and I don't know that, But I know that really uh, shouldn't be how you're supposed to look at it. But like I've seen, like um, just a video like I don't know assists and rebounds they can kind of just get inflated the way you play and 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 I'm just looking at these other point guards, these other pure point guards, or who I can say is a pure point guard. They don't they don't attempt they don't shoot the ball as much as Russ, and I don't know if that puts Russ lower on the pure point guard list because he is an amazing point guard, and his assists and rebounds are insane. But just the amount of times he touches the ball and he has the ball in his hand, I don't know if I can really list him as a pure point guard. And if it does, then I think he's just probably I don't know leagues above everyone else then because when I think of pure point guards, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, and Steve Nash, they average around like probably like 11 to like 15 maybe or like 13, 14 field goal attempts, and they obviously aren't scoring as much, but their assists, are high and they're wow, Jason Kidd's rebound is actually not too bad. They're around the same, probably, or Jason Kidd's at least is around the same rebounds as Magic Johnson can get, and Steve Nash is a little bit lower, and then CP3's is also a little bit lower than Jason Kidd's average wise, but they come to your mind first when it comes to pure point guard, and and if we're comparing them to Russ is just miles ahead of them then. And so then I don't know if I could say Russ is the absolute definitive pure point guard goat. And I because no one else is like next to him other than maybe like Magic Johnson, and 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 he's above Magic Johnson, who I would say is like the best pure point guard of all time. And just I don't know, just the amount of times. I don't know, I'm fixating on this a little too much, but just the amount of times Russ gets the ball, it's just I just can't overlook it.
I think
It's like the same
yeah.
thing with you and Jokic. Like he averages triple doubles because he gets the ball all the time. It, I don't. Is that like not the same thing? I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know.
I would say also this is probably gonna be the last thing we have to talk about because this is getting long. We have to kind of move to the next segment. But this is what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say to that is he does get more touches because the whole offense is kind of played through him. But also because he is
Yeah.
such a great scorer, he will get even more touches, if that makes sense. Whereas CP3, Steve Nash,
Yep.
Jason Kidd were not as great of a scorer as um, Russell Westbrook has ever been, and that's where he's
Yep.
leagues above them. Steve Nash is probably the closest one I'd probably say to him in scoring wise. But even then, I'm not really sure. But
Scoring wise, you
yes,
mean like Steve Nash?
yes.
Uh,
I'm trying to look.
I'd say CP3, but Steve Nash just has like he
Okay,
just has
yeah,
the
yeah, no, no,
efficiency.
yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, probably, yeah. But I mean, yeah, Steve Nash played a little slower era. But still, yeah. Besides the point, um, Russ is a way better scorer than all of them, and I think that's also includes to why he gets more touches as well
Yeah.
than they did and more attempts. And
Yeah.
going back to Jason Kidd and all those
So
guys,
so the,
my bad.
so I
Go
think
ahead.
it's just the way we look at pure point guard then.
Yeah, but I think if I'm taking a point guard, right, outside of accolades, outside of winning, outside of not winning,
Yeah.
but outside of like percentages, outside of um, well, we'll say championships and
Mm-hmm.
eras, I would want a
Yeah.
point guard who scores, rebounds, and assists, and that's gonna be my offensive facilitator because he can score, he gets the rebound, pass that out, you know. He
So would you
assists.
take Russ over Steph then?
If we're going blind stats, I would probably have to take Russ over Steph, depending on what year Steph. Because I mean, Steph's efficiency on his MVP, United's MVP year was crazy. But besides the point, uh,
Well then
if that's
I don't
if
think
that's
that's
if you're putting like that's where I would say like if pure point guard, like if I just wanted a pure point guard, I think that's is what I would have to take because he does everything that I would want a point guard to do,
okay.
and that
But
but
then
that's just like pure definition point guard. Like I still probably take
I'm
Steph
looking
any
at
day, but
scoring wise. Yeah, he scores a lot. But then if we're talking about scoring, then we also need to talk about efficiency. And then you don't want to talk about efficiency.
yeah,
And Russ is not that great an efficient player.
I
So I would
do.
rather have a great efficient player that doesn't need to have the ball that much because I know he can score, but I don't want him or I don't need him to score. But if we want Russ to score, he's got to throw it up a lot because his efficiency is not good.
Yeah, I think it's just more of the option that to score. If I were to say,
So I,
like
I
I
would
don't
have
need
Steve Nash.
Russ to be taking that many shots. But if I need, if but
Exactly.
let's
So then
say
I would
boom,
take Steve Nash.
boom, Katie gets injured. All right, Russ, I need you to take the mantle and go out and score for us because this playoff game matters until we get Katie back. And that's where I think that all includes the offense with it. Is like
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust CP3? Let's say Devin Booker goes down, or
Yeah.
when Blake Griffin goes down. Can CP3 be that guy to go ahead and drop 35, 30, average 37 points or 30 points? Even Magic, I don't think I could trust Magic to average 30 points if Kareem went down.
I think he could. I think he could
I think
probably do
Magic
that.
probably the closest one compared to the other three.
I think he'd probably do that. When
But
Kareem was
yeah,
out in his rookie season, he
yeah.
did that.
But what I mean also he didn't do that. I don't think he
He
only
didn't
had
average, but
yeah not
he
average but
he played. He played center.
okay I'll give you that. See, but then he went a center. You see, it's a little different. You know, Russ still stayed a guard,
So yeah, it's just how
but
this how you have
yeah,
to play then.
but
And Magic can definitely do that.
yeah, but I still think Russ can just do that better with better rebounds and the same ish, just maybe with one less assist. You know, and that could be debatable. It's not even his own fault. You know, sometimes, but adding that on to that, I feel like is like, can I trust any of those other guys to do that? CP3, no. I don't think if I'm Devin Booker or Blake Griffin, I don't think he's averaging 30 a game to help save the the playoff hopes. I guess that's the phrasing. Steve Nash also might be able to get like 25. I don't know if he could even do that. Jason Kidd for sure isn't. Um,
Yeah.
and that's just like, I feel like you have to add that in. And I know obviously it takes more attempts, but when push comes to shove, somebody got to go and score. And I feel like Russ is that guy. Whereas sometimes it doesn't lead to winning, but I don't know. I feel like
So I don't think you call that pure point guard then.
I don't know. That's where it's hard. And you might have swayed me a little bit with the pure point guard definition,
Because
but
I think
yeah,
he's an amazing point guard in general. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if he's
yeah,
top five at all. But I, because I'm if I'm just like, because if I just want, I'm not looking at like if I'm just playing and making a team and who I need. It's
yeah,
just and looking at the numbers wise
yeah. That's why I
and
don't
not
think
looking
that's a
at
good
accolades.
thing. But I was just
I'm
trying to
just
use
no.
that. Yeah,
I'm just looking who how am I gonna get the ball? Who is throwing that out there and who do how and like my guy will absolutely get the ball where he needs it, where he wants it. I look at these other guys for for pure point guard wise because I think that's what matters the most is how you get the ball. I think that I think absolutely I would take Magic Johnson over Russ. And also IQ wise, I don't think Russ is his IQ is as good as these
that's
guys are.
yeah. That's I give you that. Yeah,
So I would I would say he's a great point guard and he's a good point guard. He's absolutely one of the best. And numbers wise, he's also like one of the greatest to do it, like numbers wise. But if I want a pure point guard and I just need the ball where I need it, I'm looking at these other guys. And if I don't want them to score as much, I'm looking at these other guys because they don't need to score as much and their efficiency is good. So I don't know.
I
That's just my thing.
yeah. I
Go
see
ahead.
you. No, no, no. I was just gonna end it off, but if you're done, then
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely
Nah,
agree
that's
with you
fine.
on some of those. You definitely swayed me a little bit, but and like I already
Is
was
he
kind
still
of
your
somewhat
pure
on
point
the.
guard?
I think he still
Yeah.
is for this moment, but I could probably switch it another day. But because you definitely did sway me a little
Yeah.
more with your arguments there. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Uh, Let us know what you guys think in the comments or whatever. But
that
we got to move on
was
to.
long.
That
Let's
was
move on.
long. That was long. I'm
I
not gonna
told
lie.
you,
That
bro.
was
I
that was an
told you.
hour. Yeah, that was an hour. I don't think it's gonna be an hour, but yeah.
I told you.
Um, we're gonna move on to the next um
Let's not
the
do my
next
hot
part.
take. It's gonna take too long.
That's you know what? That's fair. We're gonna save your hot take for the next one. That was really long. Hey, I'm just glad my hot take was good. But
Yeah. It wasn't.
okay.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, I agree. I think that's
Yeah, I was like I don't think you're gonna agree, but I was scared if you did
yeah.
agree. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
That was good.
All right, we'll
That's
move on
great.
to the next segment.
Okay, next segment. We're talking about oh yeah, our teams.
Our favorite
I'm gonna
teams.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I did not watch. I watched one game this week. last week. I did not watch that many games because, well, cause one, I was kind of busy, and then cause two, I'm kind of just lazy. Like, but when I want to watch something, I need to be in like the perfect mode. I gotta take a shower and do all this and that. So I only watched one game. I only watched
Wait.
the Suns. Shut up. I only watched the Suns against the Mavs. I really liked that game. I really did, and I didn't even watch it fully. I watched probably like a third of it, or no, not a third, 3/4 of it, 3/4 of it. I watched it, and I really liked it. You know, and that's not my top two teams, the Grizzlies and the Bulls. But why the
Just
fuck would I watch them, bro? Their ass. Other than that, I'll talk about the game later in the other segment. But my teams, Bulls and Grizzlies. It's sad not having Jaren. You know,
unfortunate. I wish
and
we had Jaren on the
and
Warriors.
I wish we could get rid of Ja so badly. As much as I liked the dude, you know, but like we just need to get rid of him. We just,
Yeah.
but like we couldn't because his contract was way too much and nobody wanted another point guard, especially Ja. And just couldn't get rid of him. I'm sad to see Jaren go, but I'm glad he's gone. We got a good amount of picks out of him.
Got
And
a ton of
then
fucking picks. Oh my god.
yeah, and then we got so much with Desmond Bain last year. So
Yep.
we're gonna build. We're gonna build, and then hopefully, hopefully the organization isn't shit, and they can actually build a team.
Hope
That's
y'all can
actually,
draft well,
you know,
dude.
that's-
Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm hoping we can draft well, but I'm also hoping we can develop well.
yeah.
But yeah. And other than I don't really with them because my two teams they just gotta tank. That's all. That's all. With your teams they just gotta win. My teams like there's not much to talk about my teams. They just gotta tank. I can't. You know. I just want them to lose. That's about it. And then Bulls. You know. Um. The Bulls like man.
I think I
Yuki.
think I think before we move to the Bulls, I'll add some stuff for your Grizzlies, and then we can move on. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah. Go ahead.
I think Ja is great, and he was what your organization needed, but he just threw it all away, and obviously that sucks. He was
Yeah.
y'all. This is what I was saying for the pod, by the way, on the podcast. Was y'all's Derrick Rose, like
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
pretty much what I can compare him to. And had he been injured his MVP year, he could have been Derrick Rose's hype. Maybe.
I mean, he was face of the league
Yeah.
talks. He was in those type of talks.
Exactly. I think he was like top 3, or might have even been 1. I forgot. During like 21-20 year, whenever he has his peak. I forgot.
Bro,
what year
he
exactly.
averaged his peak year. He averaged like 28 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
A game. He was
He was crazy.
and then he just injuries.
he got injured,
Yeah.
and he had a bunch of outside stuff not related to basketball that he just needs to figure out. Like, he's never gonna see this,
Yeah.
but if he does, hey, bro, you can come to the Bucks, but man, you gotta stop doing that. Is all I'm gonna say. Um,
Bro, no, he'll be in Milwaukee, bro.
I know,
It's
but he
gonna be
needs
just
to,
as
he
bad.
should probably learn even more from there. I don't know.
Memphis.
I don't know. It is pretty disappointing, but the good thing for y'all, I'll be honest, y'all have 13 picks.
We have a great
I think,
future.
right now.
We have
That's
an
the
amazing
most in the
future.
league. I think you were tied. I think
Yeah.
with the Pacers, or I forgot what team it was. I was OKC until OKC traded them away for Jed McCain, which I think was great for them. I don't know what the 76ers are doing at all.
Yeah.
But you have 13
Mhm.
picks. Like, you can't mess in 7 years. By the way, 13 picks in 7 years.
Yeah.
Y'all can't
I
mess it
know.
up. That's like 2 picks a year. First round picks, all should be
That is-
good.
Because that's why we need a
Yeah.
tank, but we're not fucking
Yeah.
tanking this year.
I mean, you guys
And
are.
it's just
No, you
pissing
guys
me
are.
off.
I think you guys
Yeah, we are,
are
but we're not. We're not.
not
losing
not
that
great,
far.
not tanking as good as the guys who got
Yeah.
fined, Utah and Pacers. But
Yeah.
yeah. but still great. You got Cedric Coward, who has been playing freaking great for a rookie. You got GG Jackson, who also been playing
Yes.
great for a younger
Yes.
dude.
Yes.
Love GG Jackson. Was hoping he would get traded to the Bucks or the Warriors, but didn't happen, obviously. Uh,
Yep.
yeah,
Love him.
you got like good, huge
Love him.
future. Like after you traded away
We do. Yeah.
Jaren, as much as I wanted Jaren on the Warriors, I don't think you were ever getting that third round pick, the third first round pick out of them. Um, Still great. Um, 8 picks for two dudes. That's more than what Luca went for, which is crazy. So yeah. Now you can kind of, if you wanna,
Yeah.
you can segue onto your bowls now. But
Well, I wasn't even talking about
yeah,
much about the Bulls. Um, I mean, look, I'd rather have them suck than be mid. Because I don't, that we don't need them in the fucking play-in, bro. Like, just tank. I mean, I know tanking's bad. I hate tanking as much as the next guy,
me too.
but holy shit, they just need to suck.
Yeah,
They should have just gotten more draft capital. It,
definitely.
I mean, they did,
All
but
second
we
round
have so
picks
many
though.
guards. We have
All
so many
second
fucking
round
guards.
picks. Y'all
Yeah,
didn't get a single first round pick. Not even for Kobe White, which
yeah.
is crazy.
They're just
Or Ayo.
we're just gonna build the next Jokic. We get the next Jokic.
You better
That's what you gotta
pray
hope
you
for.
get the that's
But like, it's just I just hate it. I don't know. The Bulls, they piss me off, man. Sometimes they just, you know, we could have gotten more, but
yeah.
it's whatever. I don't really care. I don't really care. Cause what are they gonna do? You know, they're not really. I don't know. They're just all we have is just Giddy. That's all about what we just have. And
And you got
or
Modest.
where do we?
I like Modest,
Oh
but
yeah, yeah, but I don't know. He's not doing terrible, but like he's not. He said he wanted to win MIP this year, and that's a great mentality to have. But brother, you're not winning MIP
yeah,
this
he's
year.
not winning MVP this year. I'll be honest. I mean, it's pretty tough to win MVP. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know.
The only guys winning
And he's young,
MIP this year is
so
probably Keontae George or Tyrese Maxey. I don't think anyone else is
yeah.
probably winning that.
No, it's definitely not Tyrese.
Is it not Tyrese?
He's not gonna win MIP, bro.
Okay, yeah. They probably
He's
probably
already
is
have
Keontae
an
George.
MIP.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just yeah,
I think you said that the other day. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
So, other than that, you know, I don't really care. I'm just there for Yuki.
Hey,
Yuki
always got love for
Kawamura,
Yuki. Always got love for
bro.
Yuki.
I mean, bro, one of those games they gave him like 29 minutes, which is kind of insane.
That is actually. I mean, they're probably trying to tank. So I mean, at least that game.
Yeah, yeah, but like, hey, he's like the last option, or one of the last options. Hey, giving a guy like that 29 minutes, hey,
I mean, Eddie's a fan favorite. You know that means a lot of revenue.
exactly.
We're gonna win too. So yeah.
So I just he's doing great in the G League.
Yeah, he is. Did you see
Yeah.
McClung? His assist at Mac McClung? That was pretty sick.
No, but I just know that he's doing amazing in the G League. Great. Um, Regular NBA wise, he's obviously they're not gonna freaking play him because it's freaking
Like five
like
six. Yeah.
5. Is he? I thought it was 5'8". He's somewhere around there. But yeah, they're just, and we also have Josh Giddey. So
Oh, he is 5'8". Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah. You have Josh. Yeah, Josh Giddey's just better and
yeah.
taller.
We also have a lot. We have so many fucking guards.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
I don't. I'll be honest.
So,
I was happy with the Bulls. Not happy, but I was like, okay, the Bulls kind of want to be in trade talks. They want to help other teams with trades, but also get assets back. And they got assets, but man, they got like
yeah,
5 guards or 6 guards or
yeah,
something on their team
yeah.
now. And
It sucks.
yeah, great pickups by the way, because Anthony Simons is great to have, just a good piece.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna keep him because they got Josh Giddey, so he's probably just gonna ship somewhere else. I'm guessing. But that's a good asset to have, I guess.
I just wish we got more draft
Yeah,
capital.
yeah. You have no
Other
draft
than
capital.
second round picks,
Yeah,
bro.
you have like 5 second round picks or something, maybe even 4. I forgot exactly how many total. And also because the Hornets for Kobe White or not, was it Kobe White or was it Io? It was one of the two. I think it was Kobe White if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
He had an injury, so they only went I think it was 3-2. so you got even less.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
who the hell cares
Yep.
about second round picks? So y'all kind of screwed
Apparently
up
the
there.
Bulls do.
Yeah, like it was
Yeah,
good,
they
but it
fucking.
wasn't like y'all kind of just scrapped your whole team for nothing. And Anthony Simons, or Simmons, however you want to say his last name. I don't know how it is, but yeah,
Yeah,
um,
Simons. Yeah,
yeah. Uh, that's all I can say
yeah.
about the
It
Bucks.
fuck. Man, I don't know. I'm on and off the Bulls, bro. They sometimes they piss me off. Sometimes
Yeah,
like the beginning of the year, everyone was like, "Wow,
it's that
Bulls
five
are
zero.
doing great." Fucking, fucking does not matter. But
Yeah,
it's whatever. I just want them to do bad. I want both my teams to go bad, so they just tank. Even though tanking's bad, but yeah. I just
ethically
want,
tank is what people would say.
yeah,
Yeah.
ethically tank. So I just want, please, please, top three pick any one of them to any either of those to either of those two.
You would be super
Boom,
lucky if you could get the Bulls or the
boom.
Grizzlies to get top.
I
Grizzlies have
would,
probably have more
I would,
chance, but
I would. But that's not gonna happen. But it's whatever. And
yeah,
talk about your teams. Freaking.
yeah, yeah. So my teams that I guess the two that I would probably pick, especially right now, would be the Warriors and the Hornets. Favorite player is Steph
Yep.
Curry. He's just great. He's what got me into basketball in the first place. Short guy,
Mm-hmm.
a lot taller than me, but still a short dude. It who can shoot and kind of changes the whole game. Love the Warriors. Um, Obviously you can call me a bandwagon, whatever. Hey, I've been we've been through a lot. That's all I'm saying. We've been through a lot, ups and downs, especially this year, bro. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm be
Not wasting
honest.
his potential his
Yeah,
last few years.
we're kind of, but we're doing good. Especially this past week, we did really good this past week. Not really good, but
How has
without
Tingus Pingus been doing
he
for
has
your
not
team?
played yet because he's still
He hasn't
injured.
played?
No, but
Oh, he's still injured?
he is set to come back this Thursday, I think, and so is Curry, I think, which would be great. But I think both the Hornets and also I like the Hornets. I said Aiden the other week. Like, I was just gonna pick a baddish team to go with, and I love me a Wisconsin boy. Shout out, Con Kniffle, new player. My next favorite player after Steph Curry. Great dude. Great rookie year so far. Great
Yeah.
great showing at 3 point contest. Unfortunately, in the playoff, unfortunately in the second round, didn't do too well. But 27 is great foot on. That's why I picked the Hornets, and I like Lamelo kind of. They've been going on a tear. They were on like a 9 game win streak until they went against Detroit, which they only lost
Mm-hmm.
because not only, but they lost because I think well, Detroit's just good, number one seed. They barely lost to them,
Yeah.
and also there was a fight, and we'll get to that in game of the week. So I'm not gonna say that yet. But they've just been doing great. I think they're 14-3 with their lineup of Khan, Lamelo, Miles
Mm-hmm.
Bridges, Musa
Mm-hmm.
Diabate, and Brandon Miller, which is
Yep.
crazy.
Y'all just gotta stay healthy. Just
Exactly.
gotta stay healthy.
They have been healthy.
Oh, yeah,
They just been got to stop fighting.
yeah.
but but yeah, and the Warriors been doing great, bro. I love Guy Santos so much, bro. I was always hoping he would do
Mm-hmm.
good, and I could see some parts of it in the past years, but he's haven't never been given the chance to. And now with um, Jonathan Kaminga being gone, which hey, good dude. Sorry it didn't work out. Good luck on the Hawks,
Yep.
but yeah, space there, and
Who,
then super
who's
super
the other guy that got
unfortunately,
traded to the Hawks too with
Buddy
Johnson?
Hield. Hey, love you,
Was
buddy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I really do love you, buddy. Like
yeah.
that hurt, but it had to be done. You were like, I think it was like a 9 mil contract,
Bro.
and it's expiring
Yeah.
too. So it's like it, it sucks too.
Hey,
We'll
y'all
miss
got
you here,
Tingus
buddy.
Fingers.
Yeah, we'll miss KP.
How old is KP? Didn't he like
He's
almost
30, 32, 31. I
30?
forget, 30. I think he might be 30. See something in 30, I think. It's not too bad though.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can look it up like right now.
Bro, y'all got like, bro, y'all team, bro.
He is 30.
The
He's 30.
injuries,
So
man. The
yeah.
injuries.
But yeah, Keith Santos has been great, dude. With the opportunity to be given, I'm so pissed that Jimmy Butler tore his ACL. Like I was devastated when I watched that. I tuned in a bit late because I think I was probably working later doing something else. And I was like, huh, where's Jimmy? And then
Mhm.
I saw like replays, and I'm like, okay, hopefully it's just a strange stretch. Nope, had to be an
Was it
ACL.
non-contact or was it contact?
It was not contact. He just landed on it badly from a bad pass on Brandon Pazinski, which of course had to be Brandon.
Ew.
Yeah, but Keith Sampson has been great, averaging like 15 points a game, given his time playing now as the starting power forward. Love the dude.
Hmm. Good.
Great. He won us the game the other time with game winner from an assist from Al Horford. Al Horford's playing great, man. The beginning of the season, I was kind of disappointed for the pickup. I was hyped in the beginning,
Yeah.
or at the start, he kind of wasn't great. Kind of had some time off. They wasn't really happy with him. Then he's just been playing great recently. He's like 10 points a game off the bench, or even starting. It's just great.
So how do you feel about Draymond then? Still being on the team.
Draymond's defense is great. I'll be honest. He is like the past game
Yeah.
we played against
Yeah.
the Spurs. He was holding Wemby like as much
Mhm.
as anybody probably could. I
Mhm.
feel like even in almost the entire NBA, almost
Oh yeah.
anybody. And that was just great. That's a really great game. They almost beat them. Had a great 3.5 quarters or 2.5 quarters, and then third quarter they started to sell, and fourth quarter they had decent, and it just wasn't enough. But that's without Curry and Kristaps. So imagine them together. Um, yeah. Also, hot take,
Yeah.
kind of. I think the Warriors and the Hornets are going to be two dark horse teams that you don't want to see in the playoffs on both sides of the what's the word, the conferences. I can't think of that for some reason. Uh, because man, when they're playing good, like a both teams healthy, those teams are scary, man.
Mhm.
They're especially the Hornets, man. Hornets are putting belt to ass on some of these teams, bro.
What's their seating? What seed are y'all?
I think we're. Let me look it up right now. We're gonna be eighth right now, if I'm not mistaken. But I would hope we can get that up a little bit if we can.
Ah yeah. Wait,
Uh,
wait, who's eighth?
we are eighth. Trailblazers are behind us 2 games, but I don't think we'll drop below them. Suns
Charlotte's
are.
eighth.
Charlotte is all ninth, but if they
Ew.
keep going on their tear, they could be. I think they could be sixth if I'm gonna be honest. And the Warriors can get 7 or 6. I'll be honest. I think that's very possible. Lakers only at 33. Rockets only at 33. Suns only at 32. Yeah, that's a 3 game gap. But if Porzingis and Steph can be healthy, I think that's a pretty deadly
Yeah.
combo. But we'll see what happens on Thursday. Hopefully they play. Um, hopefully, I just want to see how they are. Hopefully they're good. At, like
Yeah.
health wise. And we'll see. I don't know who we play Thursday. Actually, I need to check when that actually is. We play the Celtics, so yeah, that'd be a good test if they do play. So
Ooh.
yeah, I still think you just don't want to see
Okay.
him in the playoffs. So I'm going to say healthy. Don't want to see him in the playoffs. Um, yeah,
Ah man.
yeah. Khan's also just great. I just love me some Khan. That's yeah.
Do you
Um,
think he's gonna win ROI?
no, 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 no. I love Cooper Flag too. Great guy. He got that dog in him. Cooper Flag's been playing amazing basketball, especially recently. He's
Yeah.
like amazing. Um, I think and I think this like one of the sole games that kind of puts it. And I don't know if they play each other again this season. I think they probably do like once
Mhm.
or twice or more. But when they play each other, bro, Khan at 34 thought he was crazy. Cooper had 49. That is beyond
Yeah.
crazy for a rookie.
Yeah.
Generational. Like I
Yeah.
think they'll both be great players, but I definitely think, um, especially this year, just that game alone might just cement Cooper Flag as rookie of the year. And I think they really want to go at it. Both two Duke guys, and they wanted to see who was the best, and I think it kind of
Mhm.
showed you who was the best this year. But they're both having amazing seasons. Um, a lot of the rookies this year are having amazing seasons. Uh, which is kind of nice. I kind of I will see how it goes in the future, because I know actually that's not going to hold up for everyone, but hopefully it holds up for Khan and Cooper. I'm sure Cooper
Yeah.
would, but hopefully for Khan. That's definitely my guy after Curry retires, who I'm probably gonna be watching the most. Also, Will Richard on the Warriors. Love the
Mhm.
dude. 30-point game on his debut back when the game, I think like the first game of the season. Um, Great dude. Hopefully he can progress on his offense. He's a hard
Yeah.
worker. Looks a little bit like Giannis, young Giannis. That's what they say. But yeah, it hasn't been amazing recently, but only getting little less minutes because we got to try to win some of these games. But still, a lot of hope for him for, especially like being like the 56th pick of the draft, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. You want to move on,
Um,
or you got more to say?
no, I think that's probably enough for team segment.
All right. We're done with this segment. Let's move on.
And we're back. All right. Our next segment is a game of the week, and for me, my game of the week this week was the I can't speak the Hornets and the Detroit Pistons. This game was on the ninth, and it was pretty crazy. You probably heard about it if you watched any of the games or follow any NBA news. There was 5 ejections, including the head coach Charles Lee
And that
of
was crazy.
the Hornets. Yeah. Um, I'll be honest. I did not think there was gonna be a fight. Uh, the thing there was suspensions
How did
and
it even start? I don't even know.
it was I think Musa Diabate might have been boxing out Jalen Duran or somebody went for a rebound. I forget
Oh
exactly how it
yeah.
started. And then Duran turned
And then.
around and was like annoyed that I think Diabate had his hand on him or something or arm like pushing him out or like
Mm-hmm.
boxing him out. And then Duran
Mm-hmm.
went up. They both talked anything. And if you know the Moose, love that nickname by the way from Musa Diabate. Uh, Great dude. Uh, he ain't backing down. So they both got into his face, and then what started it was Jalen Duran grabbed put
Mm-hmm.
his hand right on his face and shoved his head Musa Diabate's face like
Mm-hmm.
right out, and Diabate just did not have
Mm-hmm.
that. Started going at it, and Miles Bridges came in, and Bridges ain't taking no smoke either from that dude. He's like nah, um, and then it just then Miles Bridges went to the side, and I think him and I don't know during they after it kind of like sort of calmed down a little bit. Duran was like just starting to like say stuff too at Bridges, and then Bridges started like wanting to throw punches or something, and they started a fight or something, and then out of nowhere, Isaiah Stewart, of
Big
course it had to
Stu.
be, Big Stu, comes off the bench to start punching and try to swing at Miles Bridges. Uh,
Man, I love Isaiah
who would have
Stewart.
thought Isaiah Stewart would do that? Oh my god. Yeah, it's
I
not too
love him
big of a
so much.
surprise, but yeah. Kim, I think he got a 7 game suspension. I think. Duran got a 2 game suspension. Diabate got a 4 game suspension, and Bridges got a 4 game suspension as well. I think Duran should have got at least a 4 game suspension, or Diabate shouldn't have got as bad. I know Diabate did retaliate, like once they're holding him back. But Darren started the whole thing from pushing his face. Regardless, you can't touch people like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that right there should have been just 2, and then he edged it on by talking to Miles Bridges, which led to them trying to fight. Obviously, as a professional basketball player or professional in any sport, you shouldn't be doing that. But you know the guy's probably going to retaliate, especially in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's where I think maybe Durham should have at least a 4, but that's besides the point. They all definitely deserve um what's it called?
Suspensions.
Suspensions. Yeah, I don't know why I keep going blank. But this really, I think, is gonna hurt the Hornets. Um,
Oh yeah.
because like that starting lineup has Diabate with um what's his name and Miles Bridges in that like thing, and we kind of saw it in their lineup. I'm sorry, starting lineup, and we kind of saw it on Wednesday when they played the Hawks. Like they only beat him
Mm-hmm.
by 3. You know, they had a good stretch where they were up by like 10 or 13 or something like that. I forget exactly.
Yeah.
Um, and then they just started kind of catch up, and I think that's because you don't got Diabate, you don't got Miles Bridges. It's like your defense, your offense isn't the same. Where against the Pistons, they only lost by 6. I think
Mm-hmm.
if nothing happened, they could have won that game, and they would have put. I think it would have been BTA against the Hawks like it was last time, 126 to 119. That's only a 7 point game,
Yeah.
but I think they could have definitely had something better had they not been injured. And the next 2 games are gonna be tough for them. They play the Rockets on Thursday, and the Cavs
Mm-hmm.
with James Harden, by the way, which is crazy, on Friday. That's a back-to-back, which is like gonna be really difficult. They're gonna beat the Wizards, and then
Oh,
they got
but
the
like, what if
Bulls.
y'all win though? If y'all win, then And
That
that really
that'd be crazy without
solidifies.
Diabate and Miles Bridges for both of those games. That'd be crazy. Yeah. But that's a little more on team segment. We'll probably talk about that when it happens. Back to the game itself. They were just playing great. Khan was sinking threes. Sion
Mhm.
James had a three from half court to end the first quarter. That was crazy. They made 9 3 pointers in a row. That to start
Oh
in
yeah.
the first half. That was crazy, right? They have so much spacing with Brandon Miller, Khan, and Lamelo who can just make threes, and they all can drive to the basket too. Khan's a little bit worse at that, but he's more of a shooter, and he's still a rookie
Mhm.
obviously, so it's like he's not gonna be amazing at that. But yeah, they were 61% from three, um,
Holy shit.
going midway through the second quarter, which was crazy. 12 made threes at 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Yeah, I think that might be tying the record that I think was set by them first of all, the NBA record if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they were going crazy. They're shooting lights out. But unfortunately, their field goal percentage was only like 27, I think, or something low, like 30 something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
Against the number one ranked Pistons, which is crazy. Pistons played pretty solid basketball. I think a big problem with the Pistons is when I watch them. I watched the game
Mhm.
against the Warriors and the game against Hornets, and some of their past games, not too often, but a little bit. They rely so much on just shooting the basket from like 2 feet away and dunking it.
Yeah.
I watched,
Yep.
and they can go for like 4 possessions. That's all they're trying to do. And the only guy really shooting is what's his name? Rob Dillingham. I think his name is not Rob Dillingham. It's what is his name? Who's that white shooter on the Pistons?
Oh.
Oh my god, I can't think of him. Um,
What position did he play?
I don't know. Shooting guard or guard? I forget.
Jimmy Robinson?
Duncan Robinson. There we go. I don't know why I said Dillingham, but Duncan Robinson and Kate Cunningham like the only shooters. Dude, Kate of them
I'm,
shot like
I'm pretty sure K is not really good efficient wise
yeah,
too.
but he's like one of the only guys making it. Like when I watched him play,
Yeah, I know.
like even
So
that
that's
game,
why I
he was like the
thought.
only one who made a three. I might even might have it written down. I'm gonna see like yeah, it's only Kate is the only one within 6 minutes left in the second quarter to have a three. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot I wrote that down. The only person to make a three within one half of the game, pretty much, was Cade, and there was 6 minutes left in the second. He made one three, the first three for the
Ugh.
Pistons, and they were still close. And they have good defense, but man, their offense is really not there. And obviously, they I think let me see, they've they've won. I think they're leading the league in most games within like 10 points,
Mhm.
which is kind of worrying for them going playing the playoffs. I don't want them to be like the Cavs last year, where you don't know number one seed solid, and then just go in the playoffs and just lose first round exit. And I feel like that's possible because like they really don't have any offense pressure, especially on the perimeter, like at all. Like yeah, Cade's there, but Cade's supposed to be like this great MVP candidate dude. But can you rely on him every time to be taking shots like that? And like if they have go against like the Spurs, what are they gonna do? I feel like when Wemby is in the center, full time, fully healed, playing good defense on those guys. You can't just rely on your layups and your middies as much as you make him fall out. And that's like I don't know. I like Detroit a little bit, but I don't feel like they're gonna be too
Man,
good if without helping that.
I mean, like, dang, they're only. I mean, they just got Duncan Robinson. That's about it. He's forty
Yeah,
percent from three. So,
yeah.
yeah,
And I don't know if that game he was playing.
pretty good.
I don't know if I remember seeing him at all, but
Um,
they definitely need him if
Duncan
he
Robinson.
wasn't playing. I forgot.
Oh, when was it?
February 9th.
Was it the
February
ninth?
9th.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, yes, he did play.
He did play.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, see, there you go. Yeah, even with him, like, dude. Um, yeah. Still a great game overall. Like, don't get me wrong, and probably the most exciting game because of the fight, and that's why I had to bring it up on Game of the Week. Yeah, that is yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah.
I
So
love, I love the Pistons, man.
yeah, they're I guess entertaining.
I
I'd
just,
say.
I just love. I don't know why, but I just love really like mean and gritty teams and players. You know, that's why like
So you like Draymond Green?
hey, sometimes that's why I like KG is my favorite one of my favorite players of all time.
Understandable. Understandable.
But like if they're just doing if they're just dirty, the hell no. Like
Yeah.
Draymond, sometimes Draymond's like, yo,
Yeah, I know he's on my
I
team, but
like
man, he be
that,
pissing
and
me
then
off
sometimes,
sometimes too.
hey, don't do that, Draymond. Like Draymond,
Yeah.
man, your whole team, bro, Zaza, man, that shit pissed me off.
I was never a huge fan of Zaza, although he did help us. But yeah. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah.
I like him, man. I
Yeah.
like I like this.
Yeah.
And um, is that it for yours?
That was pretty much yeah. Hornets just got a lot to look forward
Mm.
to if they stay this. And Detroit, you guys gotta. I know a lot of people are talking about the Hornets. The Hornets have been putting BTA to a lot of teams, but y'all gotta kind of step up, bro. Even against the Warriors, y'all were like still neck and neck. You were relying way too much on Jalen Duren and what's that dude's name? Something Reed or Green, something in the middle that you guys had. I think for Duren, when he I think he was suspended. Um,
Javante, Javante Green.
it might have been. I forget. I don't think it was, but it might have been Reed, Jalen Reed. I feel like
Oh,
that's
Paul Reed.
maybe. I don't know why I'm thinking Jalen, but yeah. They relied so much on just dunking it, but against a bigger team and a 9-0 center, y'all gonna struggle in the playoffs, dude. I'm saying. I know the East is easy, but it's not that easy.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, and they've had. I don't know. I've seen one clip of like Asar and Jalen arguing. They got really heated, but then they're fine afterwards.
you would hope they're
That's kind of
fine.
what sucks. Yeah, that's kind of what sucks about these mean teams. Sometimes they
They kind of
sometimes
butt
they're just
heads.
kind of assholes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I don't know, but bad boy pisses. Hopefully,
I don't think they've reached
I
that
don't know.
point, but they definitely are like
They
an
could. I mean,
iteration of
hey,
that.
beef stew, man,
Yeah,
beef stew.
yeah. You can get to
Uh,
your game of the week.
yeah, my one game that I watched.
Yeah, I mean you're busy. A little bit understandable. And there didn't have any games.
I
I
was
think.
just kind of lazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean sometimes I didn't want to watch some of the game, or I mean
I could have
I watched
watched.
them anyway, but yeah.
Man, two game. I was just cause watching two games at the same time,
See, that's why you
and
got to
then
pick different
just
times, bro. Like I don't know.
I
Um,
can't. I want if I want to watch a team, then I gotta watch.
yeah,
I
yeah,
watch
that's
the team.
understandable. Yeah, but
Cause like,
yeah.
and I don't know. I don't really like it because you just pick your team and then
Well,
you
I mean
don't really
that's not
watch
like the
any other
off
other
days.
team.
That's really like the off days, and you can like pick a different team if you really wanted to.
I don't
Um,
really want because I want to pick my team.
but then yes, you just gotta watch your team. Like,
But then I don't know because I feel you just feel obligated to just pick your team. But I don't know.
that's fair.
I picked the Suns because I like the Suns. They're also playing against the Mavericks, so I want to see Cooper fly a little bit. And man, Cooper flag, bro. Fuck, dude. They lost, but they're just trying to tank, bro. They're trying to tank,
Yeah,
and
I
they're
mean, makes
just
sense.
trying to develop Cooper flag. And holy shit, oh,
How many points do you have that game?
Cooper flag, bro. Um, let me check. It was it was on the 10th, I believe. Yeah,
Might have been. Yeah, it was on the
and
10th.
then
He had
Cooper
27.
flag had
Damn.
yeah, yeah, and man, yo, Dylan Brooks, bro. Dylan Brooks, bro. Yo, he had he had 12 points in 9 minutes in the first quarter, and then they benched him. And like, man, I hate when they do that. I get it when someone's on the heater and they're just going off, but then they bench them, like because they gotta rest and whatnot. But man, he was hot. 12 points in 9 minutes for the first quarter, and then he just dipped. He
Yeah.
went 1 and 10 for three. Oh my
Damn.
gosh, bro.
110 for 3, bro. Make me.
Yes,
Give me
bro.
flashes of freaking Brandon Pozinski, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. Um,
And then, man, Devin Booker, bro. I don't know. I feel like he should have put up more shots. Cause goddamn, Dylan Brooks put up
yeah.
26
Holy
field
crap.
goals.
Yeah. Denver only
Bro,
had
he should not have shot
16.
those threes, bro. He
Yeah.
should not
Nah.
have shot those threes.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
That is crazy stuff. I can't. Yeah. I
but
mean, hey,
man,
they
the
won.
highlight
They
is,
won. So like,
bro. That did not matter, bro. They're playing against a tank team. The highlight here really is just the Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks, bro. Fucking Cooper Flag, man.
hey, Najee
Man.
Marshall, 31 points, 12 for 17.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
solid.
yeah. He also went crazy off the bench too. Yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah, off the bench too.
and
Yeah,
those
damn.
two. Yeah, off the bench. 36 minutes. They put him in because he's off the heater.
Yeah, he probably. Yeah, I was
Man.
about to say he probably was on Peter.
Yeah.
Damn.
And fucking man, Cooper Flag, bro. He's a. We were talking about Concanipple, and Cooper Flag, man. Cooper Flag, he is going to win that Rookie of the Year, bro. And
Yep.
man, it's just oh my gosh, bro.
He's,
And they were low on fouls that game too.
uh,
And man,
yeah.
we had so many fouls, dude. Holy shit,
We.
dude.
You mean
Suns.
the Suns?
It's like me and the Suns, bro.
I guess.
It's me
Yeah,
and the Suns,
y'all
yeah.
did. Dang, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro,
only
it's
shot.
bad.
Y'all only shot
It's bad.
nine free throws. Cooper Flag has 14. Chris Middleton had
Bro.
9 by himself. Damn, I forgot Chris been over there in
Bro.
trade season. Yeah.
Dude, they're man, we just suck, bro. The defense, cause I don't know, defense, like it's just you want them to go hard, but then they're gonna fucking foul like crazy.
I mean, yeah. I
And
mean,
you
there's
just
some baiting you can kind of do, Shay. But yeah,
yeah, but like this is the Dallas Mavericks, bro. Are
but
they
Cooper's
really?
really good at
Are they
initiating
really
contact,
dating?
though. He's
I mean,
amazing.
that's because he's fucking Cooper Flag, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if that's why, but yeah.
It's because what he be doing, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, Colin Gillespie was really good for the Suns. I mean, plus 25. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And
That
I
was
don't know.
crazy. Oh, is Grayson Allen injured? Did he? What happened to him? I thought he got
I
injured or
don't
something.
know. Probably.
Oh, because that's
What
one of their
about
main
it?
guys too.
Yeah, he shoots the three as well, but he's also kind of annoying. And this whole team's these whole teams like is just kind of just the same like archetype, like mean grittiness as well as Pistons, I guess. Because I mean, we got the back shots, and then we got your favorite Devin Booker. I know you fucking hate him because he's a crybaby. And then we
Yeah,
got
I'm
Grayson
kind of
Allen. Grayson
like
Allen's also
lying on him, but yeah, keep going.
you what?
No, I'm not lying. The guy like he's grew on me a little. I
Why?
don't know
Why?
why.
Why is that?
I
Huh?
don't know. He's just a good 3-point shooter. I don't know.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, but that's all I
And
can
his
say.
and his form is so pure.
It is
so
the
good.
3-point contest. He was great. But
So good.
he choked. He choked. He really choked. He's at 27. He has 2 balls left to beat Dame. Missed them both. I think he missed 3 actually. If I'm not mistaken. His last 3
Yeah, that's tough.
money balls. Yeah.
In game one, right?
Yeah, Dame won. He
One.
hit. I think he hit 27
Man,
and
shout
then
out Dame, bro.
or 28, something like that. Yeah. Shout out
He
Dame.
got
Yeah,
so
for real.
many. He got so many All Star accolades.
Yeah, that is true. I was so excuse me, damn. I was talking as I burped. I was just not so, but I was disappointed when Khan he only dropped 17 in the second round because he made it. He dropped 27 in the first round, and then he dropped only 17 in the next, and it was like, dang man, that's unfortunate. I was
tough.
hoping he'd do better. It just was not falling for him. And bro, I don't know why it was Bobby Portis. You know what? My bad. Keep going with you. I'll add. This will be in the
No, that's fine.
garbage time.
I mean, I'm about done, bro. I'm about done.
Yeah, I mean, if you're done, we can move on to garbage time if you're good.
Yeah, let's just move on to garbage
All
time.
right. We'll move on to garbage time. This is where we just pretty much talk about anything in the NBA or some topics that we feel like we're interested in. So, all right, we're back into
Mm.
garbage time. And what I was just about to say about Who was I just talking about? Oh.
Bobby Portis.
Yeah, Bobby Portis. Why was he in the 3 point contest, bro? Bro dropped 15. You know how many he missed? Why would he? Why? Okay, first of all, he's not even the best shooter on their team. Percentage wise, maybe best shooter on their team is AJ Green, the goat, Derry Bird. Uh,
Hey, but
he
he's having a good year.
he
He's 45 from three.
Yeah, but he does not. He's dude. AJ Green's so much better. AJ Green was leading the league in threes before he got injured about like a month ago. He had a shoulder injury, and he was bad for like 3 games, and now he's been on a heater. For a role player, should have been AJ Green. Would have been glad
Yeah,
to
that's
see him.
insane.
And Bobby only dropped 15. You have no pressure on you, bro. You just got time. He dropped 15 only. Which is not hard to get at all from elite shooters. Very disappointed. Also, I forgot who else played in there. I think Tyrese Maxey was a bit sad for that. I forgot who played in that uh, this year. I feel like he did. Someone else was not great, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay, Bobby Portis has less volume.
Yeah,
Damn.
exactly. Yeah,
Damn, bro. What the fuck?
yeah. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my gosh.
Um, it's a,
Dude, what the?
yeah. I wish I would show
Maybe.
like the points that everyone had because I can't see. Yeah, Dame had 29, and Devin Booker sold his last 3 shots that
Damn.
would equal 2 points. The first round, yeah, Tyrese Maxey, he only had 17, so he made I think one
That's
more money
tough.
ball than Bobby
Tough.
Portis. It's like, dang, that's surprising. And Jamal Murray, bro, you had 40% from 40 some percent from three this season, and you only had 18. Man, that was sad. I'm disappointed in you. I had a parlay on him. I was disappointed in him so much.
Bro, he had a parlay on him.
Yes, I had him for 20, which is not hard at all to do for an elite shooter. Yeah, but hey, next year, I didn't send you this. It's a screenshot of Dame screenshot his chats with Curry, and he said, "Hey,
Mhm.
me and you next year with Klay Thompson and other shooters, and other good shooters." And Curry said he was down for it. So that is super hype. I'm hyped for that next year. That's got like a year away, obviously,
What
but
the hell?
still would be sick. Dame versus Steph. I don't think it's ever happened yet. I forget. It might have, but now it's like for real. And Klay Thompson back in it would be sick, and other good shooters. I hope Khan's still in it. Khan's a great shooter. Hopefully he stays on this path. Um,
How many players are allowed in the 3 point contest?
I'm not sure, but on here it has 8. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Hopefully
yeah.
they just get a bunch of shooters.
Oh, I also think D Book, Devin Booker was also gonna be in there with Steph and them because
Of course,
it's
yeah.
gonna be in Arizona or Phoenix.
Oh
So
hell yeah.
might as well. And he's
Yeah.
he's pretty. He was really good. His first in the first round he had 30. So yeah,
Yes, nice. Oh shit! Oh my fucking god!
yeah.
I also want to talk about the KD files. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen one. I thought it was fake though.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
just
tell.
so
I don't
funny.
know. It is funny.
I mean, everyone's talking about it, but that's just so funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would just
you're
wish I
talking,
had more faith in KD to not do that, but
man, KD be on his phone and talking so much. I think he would absolutely do that,
yeah.
bro. You see how much he's on Twitter, bro? He's always on Twitter or
Yeah,
X.
I
He's
guess
always
maybe that's just
fucking
the
on.
person Katie is, but yeah.
Yes, he's always, he's that's his burner account, bro. He got caught, bro. It's just what did he say? He was talking. He's talking.
Oh,
Oh, he's talking about Sangoon and then Jabbar Smith Jr.
I forgot exactly.
Uh,
But it was something like
man,
that. I can't. I know he said something about Sengun. He's like, this is the drew of a play for Sengun. He's like, I ain't passing him or something. I forgot what it was, but yeah. I mean, I know he's Sengun's probably getting on his nerves. Sometimes Sengun just is like a ball hog sometimes, and just
yeah.
putting up bad shots. And I see KD's face. I saw a compilation of it the other day, and it's just funny. They're a good team, but I don't think they're good enough from what I've been seeing and
Yeah,
hearing.
they're not gonna win it this year, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's possible maybe KD goes on a heater or something, but I don't know. I don't think so. Um, yeah, I
Maybe
don't
if they
know.
had Freddie. Maybe if they had Freddie, you know.
That's possible if he
Mm,
comes back, but I don't know if he
unfortunate.
will. I mean ACL tears are
No, he is
pretty
not coming
crazy, or
back.
Achilles,
There's
whatever he
no way
has.
he's
But
coming back.
yeah, yeah, they need him though. They really do. Um,
And then also that MJ clip, the MJ files.
oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, to be fair,
He's just
it
pulling
was
down the shirt.
his.
That's all he's doing.
Yeah, and he was probably like he probably was tickling him a little bit, maybe I don't know. But if he was, I'm sure the boy would have reacted. So I'm pretty sure he was just pulling on his shirt. But even if he wasn't, he knows the guy's dad because it's like from what I heard, it was like the guy's dad won. That's why MJ was happy and he was there, and
Mm-hmm.
he knows the guy's kid. So and the guy's dad, I meant the kid's dad.
Kid's
Um,
dad.
yeah, I couldn't speak for some reason, but yeah, I it definitely is kind of strange, but I don't think it's like nothing to go crazy about.
I didn't understand like why he was like itching his leg.
I don't
I
know.
get like pulling down the shirt is whatever, but like itching the
I don't know. I think
leg.
he was just tickling them or something. Away from that, still, yeah, another topic that's been blowing up recently. Um,
um, uh, what was that? What was that thing? The All Star game. Did you watch that?
I
The
watched
game?
like one of it because I hardly on it again. Like, but got ruined by the way. Ant
By who?
was great. Wemby was great. I
Kawhi,
like the
man.
intensity. Yes,
He had
that's what I was
31
gonna
and a
say.
quarter.
I was gonna lead into Kawhi. Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot
Kawhi was
about that.
great.
I was gonna talk about that.
31. No, you're good. 31 points of the of Team USA's 38. I think at the time was crazy, bro. Um, definitely deserved. And also I was listening to the Hoop Collective podcast today, earlier today, and
Mhm.
they mentioned if Kawhi and the Clippers had a good
Yeah.
start to the season, or like even like a 500 start to the season, and then went on their 15-3 run, Kawhi would be in MVP debates. And I'll be honest, I think so. Bro is averaging,
Yeah, yeah.
I think like
He's
28 points.
doing
Let
he's
me look.
doing better than his 2019
Yeah, this might be his
season.
best season. Um, he's averaging
I would not
27.
doubt it.
Okay, he was averaging 28 at
Mm-hmm.
the time they said it, but 27, 6, and 4 pretty much. On I think good efficiency, 49% from the field, which is crazy by the way. Almost 50, 40, 90.
Mm-hmm.
And he's averaging 2 steals a game and only half a block, which isn't amazing, but still good. Like about a block every 2 games is still great.
Hey,
Uh,
yeah. I mean,
but yeah, he's been
damn.
really good. And
2 steals.
yeah, 2.1 steals a game, which is crazy. Also,
Damn.
they call McCall for a reason. But if they had a good start to the season, I actually do believe that Kawhi Leonard would probably be maybe top of the MVP list right now. But because they sucked in the beginning, nobody cares really.
Top of the MVP list.
I think he could be up there, dude. He's been having a great year offensively and defensively. Like I know people got Jokic and Shea, but man, they don't come anywhere near Kawhi defensively, especially not Jokic. Um, and Luca for sure doesn't come near Kawhi in defense.
Yeah,
Everybody,
but
I'm watching Luca. I'm like, yeah,
I think Shay's scoring and his decent defense,
that is
outweighs
fair.
him. But
Yeah, but I think
he
it
doesn't
definitely
have
has to do with
he.
team success. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is absolutely also team success. Like number one in the East, and then
in the West.
Nuggets a third or West. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then Clippers.
yeah, Clippers.
Man,
Yeah,
I wish, bro. I wish they won more, bro. Are winning more because, or did win more early in the season. Because man, I don't want fucking OKC getting picked, bro.
me either.
I don't
And
want
now they
OKC
probably
getting picked.
will. Unless Kawhi just goes on here. He's been really good though recently, even without them.
Imagine they get top three
Oh,
or even top four.
I don't want to imagine
Fourth
that.
guy is not bad either.
What's his name? Caleb Wilson.
Yeah,
He's also
yeah.
really good. I think is it Caleb Wilson? Is that his name?
I'm pretty sure it is something like that. And then imagine if the Mavs.
Wait, well, I'm not seeing.
That's what I'm most
Inbound.
scared of. If the Mavs got the first pick,
That would also
holy
be pretty
shit.
very scary. Yeah. Oh, really cool though. would be really cool. Uh, is it not Caleb Wilson?
Maybe Nico Harrison was right all along. I'm
Possible.
pretty sure it's Caleb Wilson, bro.
Dude, did he get injured? Oh my god, I don't see him on
I
the
don't know.
on Tankathon anymore.
Oh,
Oh my god, no way.
oh my gosh.
Am I tripping? Why?
Is he
Wait,
actually not?
I don't know if I'm just.
Bro, I see he's literally 4.
Oh, is he? I don't know why I can't see him.
Is it?
Oh, I didn't do
You
mock
click on
draft.
mock draft?
I was at home. My bad. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, he got injured. Oh, no way. Okay, yeah, never mind. My bad. But yeah, that'd be crazy if they got him. I'm hoping OKC don't get him. I'm just hoping the bad teams get some. Not the Jazz though. I think the Jazz are gonna be a top 16 next year. That's all I'm saying. They've been very good
Yeah.
outside of tanking. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, but Kawhi, back to Kawhi a little bit. Yeah, he's been crazy. I please Kawhi, if you hear this somehow, come to the Warriors, bro. I want you to come during trade deadline. I even sent you a DM.
Bro, it's not happening, bro.
I sent you a DM and a tweet, and I didn't get nothing back. But dude,
It's
it
not
is
happening.
possible because I've seen some talks that hey, the Warriors could be in talks with it. And I'm praying, bro.
Hell
Please come
no.
and we win
Bro.
a ring together. Please,
Bro,
you can play the 3 or the
why?
4. We got Jimmy Butler, dude. Like, even if you're injured, you can just come off the bench as long as you're just a dog. Like,
Wait, you wouldn't be getting rid of Jimmy Butler for him?
oh yeah, shoot, oh yeah.
Bro, yeah, bro.
I mean, we
The
could get rid
fucking
of we
contract,
could get
man.
rid of KP. KP got 30 mil. I know Kawhi's contract is expensive as heck. SL. It might be 50 mil if I'm not mistaken, or 45. I think last time we talked.
Oh.
But still, hey, if we keep some of the good guys, man, please come over, man. We can win a ring. You got Steph right there. You might even need Jimmy. I love Jimmy, but you might even need him to win a ring if you come over and you just
Man.
play like this.
Why would Kawhi sacrifice his under the table money, bro?
Because he already got it, dude. He don't need no more, really,
bro.
dude. Like,
No,
it's very
and
possible,
he's in
and he
LA.
can come get
He's
a
in
ring.
his hometown.
He can get a ring.
He's in
Dude,
his
Sacramento not
hometown,
that
bro.
far, bro. Not Sacramento.
No.
Uh,
San Fran.
San Fran. I don't know why I said Sacramento. I was on my head for some reason. But San Fran not that far from LA, man. Like it's probably a couple hours, maybe. I don't know exactly, but
Yeah,
it's still in the
no,
same
man.
state. Like
He's living in his hometown. He's just chilling, getting paid a bunch of money.
hey, but look,
Boom.
he ain't winning. I'm sure he can want to get paid a lot of money and win. Do he need that much more money?
Man,
I
they
doubt
don't
he
care.
do. Like
They
I
don't
don't know.
care.
I don't know.
These players don't care about
I just gotta
winning,
pray.
bro.
I just gotta pray. That's it.
Like like James Harden. At the end of the day, it's just a business or whatever he said.
It is a business.
It's just the job to them, bro.
It did make sense for him to leave though. Because they want to have like capital for 2027. So like he kind of go, and they weren't giving him any money. So do I blame him? No. And the Cavs are super deadly now. So we'll see. I'm gonna call it now. Over or under. I think it's over that he's gonna probably sell them in the playoffs. As we've seen James Harden do, but maybe Spada's good enough to carry them. So we'll see. He should be good enough to carry.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I wanted them to at least do better than they did in the fucking last year.
Yeah. If they go again first round,
man.
Donovan Mitchell's gone. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
But hey, come over to the Warriors, bro. Shoot.
Hell no, he's not, bro.
Bro, he'd be the new face of the franchise, bro. Shoot, like next to Steph, shooting guard.
How old is
we
he?
give you Pods and we give you Jimmy, bro. That's enough money for that.
Is he almost 30 or is he 30 yet?
He might just be hitting 30. He might be at his peak. I forget exactly. Maybe he's one of the younger ones. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's 29. Yeah, 29. Yeah, so he's one of the younger guards. That's pretty much where you hit your peak.
He's in his prime.
Yeah, you hit your prime around then. So, hey, if it happens, it happens. If you're listening, Donovan Mitchell, and you're probably not, but if you are, come to the Warriors. We love you over here. I would love you over here. Next to Steph, imagine the duo, bro. You would have so much space. Like next, I can't. I'm my mouth watering, bro. Like
Yeah, this guy's a freak Bob. My gosh,
Okay, yeah.
spotty.
But that's
Oh
pretty much all I got to talk about for garbage time today, or this week, I guess.
man, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'm good too.
yeah.
I think that's it.
All right. Well, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, Great first episode, I think. Uh, not longer than we expected.
Long episode,
Yeah, a lot. Wait, I thought it was gonna be like 40 minutes. You guys
bro.
didn't hear
I
any of
told
this.
you. I told you it's gonna be this. I
Yeah,
told you. I
you guys
told
didn't
you.
hear it, but I back before we started, I was telling you like, man, I hope this isn't like 30 minutes. Hey, it was 2 hours, so about. I gotta do
Yeah,
some editing,
bro.
but yeah. Hope
Yeah,
you guys
bro.
enjoyed, and that's probably gonna be it for today. We'll see you guys next week. It'll be like Sunday or Monday,
Oh,
maybe Tuesday, depending when it comes out or when I edit it. But yeah,
all right.
all right, yeah.
All right.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
watching, yo.
See ya.